Hey everyone, this is Kat. I'd like to go over this verse. It is the glory of God to conceal a matter, and to search out a matter is the glory of kings. It's the honor of kings to search it out, basically. The reason I bring all of this up is because I keep seeing people state that all we need is what's in the Bible, and we don't need anything else, and that God would never conceal anything from his people. Scriptures contradict this mindset. I don't know where the mindset comes from, but not from Scripture, evidently. It's self-evident. Somewhere along the line, this mindset has leaked into the Mandela Effect community. People are still scared of any sort of spiritual ideas, and they act like all spirituality is somehow sinful. I still don't know where that comes from, but that doesn't come from Scriptures. Scriptures teach us to walk in spirit, not in the flesh. Scriptures teach us to test the spirits to make sure that they are of God before conversing. Scriptures does not say all spirits are evil, blah blah blah, the way people are actively trying to say. Scriptures contradicts that many times. Do you really think that God's never gonna send the angels again to anybody? I personally believe that he will. I know that he has sent the angels to me personally on occasion. It's worth pointing out that this is still the Mandela Effect community, where we all believe that the Bible is supernaturally changing. If all supernatural is purely evil, then that would mean that we couldn't rely on God himself, because God is spirit. So tell me, why is it in the Mandela Effect community I still hear things like this, that the Bible is all we need, when Scriptures never says the Bible is all we need? We need God more than ever. We need to rely on him and listen to his voice more than ever before. Yet we still have people who are terrified of spiritual ideas roaming around the Mandela Effect community. I thought that the Mandela Effect was our memo to learn how to listen for God's voice and actually develop that relationship with him. We cannot afford to keep living in fear of all spiritual ideas. The fact that people are still willing to live in that kind of fear is actually pretty sad. I understand that deception is possible. That's why Scripture teaches to test the spirits. But if we can't rely on what God is telling to us personally, what can we rely on? The Bible is changing. We cannot rely on the Bible anymore. It should be very clear, but somehow it's not. We have to rely on God and God alone. Why is that such a difficult concept for all the Mandela affected Christians in this community to grasp and understand? For a long time, the spiritual relationship with God has been concealed. Now it's time to go seek it out. And for some reason, this is being discouraged. Why is it being discouraged? I don't know. But people need to finally get the memo. We can't just rely on books. We have to rely on so much more than that. We have to rely on God himself and any messengers he might send our way. I do believe God will send his real messengers in these last days. And being so scared that you will end up being deceived is not the best way to go about all of this. Sure, maybe deception will occur. The whole world's deceived, for crying out loud. That's not a new thing. But that doesn't mean we should turn our backs on spiritual ideas. That the idea that all spirituality is sinful would be foreign concept to the writers of the Bible. I don't know where this idea came from, but it's incorrect. It's time to actually seek the spiritual relationship with the Most High, instead of staying in crippling fear of anything spiritual at all. God does not give us a spirit of fear. So I don't want to keep seeing the spirit of fear in the Christians in this community having so much power. That's all I have to say for this video. I'll see everybody next time.